friends. Welcome to Go Long, a show that focuses on local sports and faith, includes thought-provoking interviews with area coaches, players, and sports figures, unashamed Bible discussion, and the popular and entertaining WOYK scoreboard. I'm Wayne McCullough. With me is Becky B.
Good morning.
Diggity dog, Becky B. Hey. Hey, thanks for being with us because we've got a dandy with us this morning. Holden Coombs, Dallastown tennis standout. Holden just completed his collegiate career by competing in the NCAA Division I team and doubles championships for Wake Forest. You know, for 5 weeks this year, he played in the number 1 nationally ranked doubles team in the country. Holden Coombs from Dallastown. We have him here. Also, we have Jada Coombs, Southwestern standout softball pitcher. The 22-0 Stangs will be matching up with the 19-4 Tool-Time Girls of Mechanicsburg on Tuesday afternoon at the Corral in the District 3 5A semifinals. Becky B, she's a dandy.
She is better than a dandy.
Hey, we have Coombs and Coombs. How about that?
Sounds like a good pair to me.
Sounds like a Sweet Bologna run, maybe. I don't know. As Paul addressed believers in Rome, and everything sounds like Sweet Bologna to me, by the way. As yes. Paul addressed believers in Rome and explained his mission in the book of Romans, for I'm not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes. Today, our Go Long topic is, what does the Bible say about honoring God and others? My friends, throughout the week and during today's show, please text your prayer request to 717-350-8591. Becky B leads us in prayers as we close out the show each week. Alrighty, you know it's red hot, dead hot. It's downtown Ollie Brown. Grab the mustard, because this is the Grand Salami of faith-based sports radio shows, brought to you by Sports Radio 98.9 FM 1350 WOYK. First in York and First in Sports, and our friend Kelsey Jean at Red Barn Home Decors, where home staging makes dollars and cents. You can check out her website at redbarnhomedecors.com. You know, their homes sell on average at 5.37 days on the market for over $11,000 on above the asking price. So if you have a home you want to sell, check out Kelsey Jean at Red Barn Home Decors. All right, then, you wanted it, you asked for it, you're going to get it. This is the WOYK scoreboard. In PIAA District 3 baseball, Thursday night from Wenger Field in Fredericksburg, the number 2 seeded DeLone Catholic Squires matched up with the number 4 seeded Kutztown Cougars for the Class 2A District 3 Marbles. The McSherrystown boys have captured District Gold in 2013 and more recently in 2022. Kutztown, well, they're the defending champions.
And congratulations to the DeLone Catholic Squires as they capture the District 3 2A Cat's Eye with a 7-1 convincing win over the Kutztown Cougars for their 3rd straight district championship in 4 years. On the hill, twirling a gem was DeLone's ace, senior Devin Ostrom. Ostrom gave up just 1 is the loneliest number earned run, allowing just 4 base hits and whiffed 5 along the way.
For the district champions, McSherrystown boys, senior Ethan Little and junior J.D. Sieg, each with a pair of base knocks. Little and Sieg with back-to-back RBI 2-baggers in the second to give DeLone the lead that they would not give up. Junior Christopher Cole with a sweet ribby in the bottom of the 3rd, and senior Nick Pierce with a pair of ribbies in the bottom of the 5th to lead the Squires.
On the way to their championship, DeLone senior Aiden Whitmer picked up the win over Newport on Monday.
Buffaloes.
The Buffaloes, yep. Up next for DeLone will be the District 2 champion on Monday, June 2nd, at a time and place to be determined.
All right, it's either going to be Mount View or Elk Lake from District 2. They match up on Monday for the District 2 2A final. District 2 out of Northeast PA consists of just 2 leagues, the Lackawanna League and the Wyoming Valley Conference. DeLone the only York Adams League baseball team left in the state playoffs. How about that? A little bit of a surprise.
Right. In the District 3 5A baseball playoff bracket, the Southwestern Mustangs hosted the Palmyra Cougars in a consolation semifinal game, playing for a chance to get into the PIAA state playoff tournament.
Alrighty, Becky B. Book this win for Mid-Penns League's Palmyra as they eliminate the Stangs by a score of 3-1 for the Stangs. Brandon Rummel was 2 for 3 at the dish, and Colby Beeling blasted a solo shot in the bottom of the third. Amageet Turka tossed 4 scoreless innings in relief. So, Southwestern's really good season ends with an 18-5 record and a share of the York Adams Division I marbles.
Also on Thursday, the Camp Hill Lions, the number 1 in Class 3A, eliminated the Biglerville Canners by a score of 5-1. For Camp Hill, senior right-hander Dom Tazi twirled 4 no-hit innings and jacked a solo shot to help his cause. Tazi will be playing his college ball for Coastal Carolina next season.
Alrighty, for the boys from the Apple Cap of the World, freshman Parker Black drove in their only run.
And moving on to District 3 girls softball, first in Class 3A. The Smallsville girls ran the girls from the Apple capital of the world through the Foley Food Mill and the number 5 seeded Littlestown Thunderbolts win 5-3 over the number 1 seeded Biglerville Canners. This win ends Biglerville's 17-game win streak.
Alrighty, for the Bolts, Isabella Alvera blasted a 2-run ding-dong the Witches dead dinger in the top of the third, and Maddie Dubert twirled a complete game. Dubert giving up just 1 earned run on 9 hits and 3 Ks to book the win for the Bolts.
Isabella Olvera finished her day at the plate with a pair of knocks, and Addison Popoff finished her day not with pop-ups, but with a pair of hits.
That's a name for a number 4 hitter in the lineup. Pop-off.
Absolutely. Scoring 3 runs and driving in 2 for the Bolts. Littlestown will face number 3 seeded Kutztown for the district title on Tuesday at 2 o'clock at Millersville University.
Alrighty, go Littlestown. Still for girls softball in District 3 AA action, the DeLone Catholic Squirettes move on to the championship game on Tuesday with a 8-1 pounding of the Fairfield Green Knights. In the circle for the Squirettes was their ace, senior Emma Wilson. Wilson twirled a complete game, allowing just 1 unearned run on 3 hits, giving up no free passes and whiffing a dozen.
And wouldn't that be something if both the girls and the boys ended up being district champs at DeLone? Well, for DeLone, Kaylee Zortman clocked out with a pair of hits and 3 sweet ribbies. Tegan Funkhauser with a pair of base knocks, and Jillian Sherrill with 2-run moonshot in the bottom of the first.
Funkhauser is not in any funk at the plate, I can tell you that. I don't think she has been all season either. The McSherrystown girls will now face Brandywine Heights for the District 3 2A gold medal on Tuesday at 4:15 at Millersville University.
And in the District 3 5A quarterfinals, the Southwestern Mustangs win 4-3 over Twin Valley in extra innings. For the Stangs, freshman Grace Harden ripped a 2-out RBI single in the bottom of the 8th, scoring Kinsley Proper to give Southwestern an 8-inning walk-off come-from-behind win and stay unbeaten with a 22-0 record. You see, it was Kinsley Proper's 2-bagger that drove in Olivia Bateman in the 8th that tied the game.
Wow, that's some clutch hitting by Kinsley Proper. Ace Jada Coons tossed all 8 innings. Coons allowing a rare 3 runs on just 5 hits while whiffing 7. Jada Coons also, this is not rare, going 2 for 3 at the dish with an RBI 2-bagger for her day at the office. We'll be talking with Jada Coons in just a bit. Wow.
She does it all.
She does
throws, hits, everything. Grace Harden and Adriana Gonzalez each with a pair of base hits for the day. The Stangs will now host Mechanicsburg on Tuesday at 4:30 in a semifinal matchup. Also, with the win over Twin Valley, Southwestern has clinched a spot in the PIAA state playoff tournament.
Alrighty, go Stangs. Still in District 3 girls softball, the Kennedale Rams improved to 16-4 with a big statement win over Elko, 12-3, as they advance in the 4A semifinals to take on Big Spring on Tuesday. For the Rams, Taryn Aschenfelder tossed a complete game gem, allowing just 2 runs, whiffing 9 along the way, did Aschenfelder.
For the Fawn Grove girls, Madeline Arrigo with a pair of base hits and 3 runs scored. Addison Arrigo with 2 hits and a pair of sweet ribbies, and Michaela Mayer with 3 RBIs to lead the Kennerdale Rams. The Rams will now face Big Springs on Tuesday at 4:30 in Fawn Grove.
All righty, go Rams. And in the girls' District 3 Big Girl Pants 6A bracket, the Central York Panthers fell to Mid-Penn's Cumberland Valley 6-1 in the quarterfinals. CV's Sydney May tossed a complete game masterpiece, allowing 1 earned run on 2 Central York hits. She booked, you ready? 17 strikeouts. Do the math. 7 innings times 3 outs, 21 outs in a game. She had 17 strikeouts.
That's impressive, isn't it?
That's a masterpiece.
In District 3 boys volleyball action, number 1 seeded 16-0 Central York Panthers took care of business with a 3-0 shutout win over Cedar Crest in the district quarterfinals. For the Panthers, John He booked 15 kills and 12 digs. Patrick Suit with 13 kills. Lance Schaefer racked up 41 assists and 9 digs, and Christian Bucks with 8 kills and 10 digs.
With this win, Central York punched their ticket to the state tournament as one of the top 16 3A teams in the state, and they move on to host Carlisle on Tuesday at 7 p.m. That at Central York. It'll be a packed gym at Central York again.
The number 3 seeded 16-4 Red Lion Lions also move on to the state tournament and to the District 3 3A semifinals with a 3-0 blanking of the Cumberland Valley Eagles. The Cigar Town boys will now face number 2 seeded Warwick on Tuesday in the District 3 3A finals.
That's a great matchup for Red Lion Junior. Tyler Good was better than good, as Good was outstanding with 16 kills. Senior Joe Sadora bucked the baker's dozen kills, and Chris Price with 7 kills, and Blake Downs with 7 kills. How about those Red Lion Lions?
They are playing strong just at the right time.
Yeah.
All right. Also in District 3 boys volleyball, Warwick eliminated the Northeastern Bobcats by a score of 3-0.
And in District 3 girls lacrosse, the Manheim Township Blue Streaks ran roughshod over the Red Lion Lions 21-6 in the 3A semifinals, and the Wilson Bulldogs pounded the Dallastown Wildcats 19-4 in girls lacrosse District 3 semifinal play. Becky B, PIAA Track and Field Championships held Friday, Saturday at Shippensburg University. You've got the rundown.
I do. Spring Grove ended up golden with its first ever PIAA team title behind the 1-2 punch of Layla Campbell and Ella Bond at the PIAA Track and Field Championships held at Shippensburg on Friday and Saturday. In her career, Layla Campbell had already won gold medals in the 100 and 200 meter dash the past 3 years. She added another gold to her stash in the 200 meters and a silver medal in the 100 meters to add some more sparkle in her final PIAA meet. Her sophomore teammate Ella Bond raised the bar at the high jump to 5'7" and captured a gold there, and also catapulted a school record running the 300-meter hurdles in 41.98 seconds.
Wow.
Then she added a silver medal in the 100-meter hurdles. The 5 pieces of hardware were enough to catapult the Rockets to the team championships. So congratulations to the Spring Grove girls for their PIAA championship.
Wow.
The Spring Grove girls were not the only YAIAA athletes to get on the podium, though, at Shippensburg this weekend. Lily Carlson, a junior from Bermudian Springs, defended her Class AA pole vault title with a 13-foot vault. She also hurdled to a 5th-place finish in the 100-meter hurdles. Her teammate Allison Watts was 7th in the triple jump with a hop, skip, and jump of 37 feet, 4 1/4 inches. The 4x800 meter team of Addison Emmenheiser, Megan Good, Neela Granger, and Natalie Good from Dallastown set a school record of 9 minutes, 21 seconds, and garnished a 5th place finish. On the boys' side, also from Dallastown, Michael Scott won a bronze in the long jump, also setting a school record with a leap of 22.975 feet. There were 2 YAIAA medal winners in the boys' discus. York Tech's Pierce Alyin was 8th, In the discus, when he heaved it 163 feet 1 inch, and Bermudian Springs, Aaron Weigel was sixth with a heave of 164 feet 10 inches. Jackson Hirsch from Southwestern tossed the javelin for 181 feet 4 inches to earn a 7th place medal there. Congratulations to those York Adams County champions, district champions, and now state medal winners.
So the Papertown girls, PIAA state champions.
PIAA state champions with two athletes who garnered all those medals.
Wow, that's tremendous. You know, there was also a young man from Butler I saw out, just north of Pittsburgh, a little bit northeast of Pittsburgh, set a national record.
Ooh.
I think it was 100-meter hurdles, but it might have been 100 meters, but a national high school record.
Wow, that's moving, huh?
That is moving. Now, if they had a watermelon spitting contest, I'm not.
You might.
I got about 40 feet or so of my best record there. Alrighty.
I don't know. We'd have to put you up. I've seen some good watermelon spitters in my life.
You know, it's the time of year we get to talk about local sandlot baseball in the Central League and Susquehanna League. This is just fun to talk about. Talk a little baseball here. We'll be covering them all summer.
All right, and let's start with the Central League. The Mechanicsburg Cardinals improved to 3-0 on Thursday with a 5-3 win over the boys from the Rock. This game was played on the hill in Glen Rock. Christian Foltz tossed 5 scoreless innings, allowing just 3 hits and whiffing 10. Connor Hood with 3 base knocks for Glen Rock. The Rock now has a 1-1 early season record.
Alrighty, the Manchester Indians picked up their first win of the season with a 5-2 win over the Vikings for Manchester. Brandon Charleston with a pair of hits and 3 ribbies. Hank Lady with a pair of knocks, including a 3-bagger, and Jeff Minot with a 2-run tater for the Vikings.
And the Pleasureville Hawks booked win number 1 with an 8-1 win over the Jefferson Titans. Abram Dahl, Austin Bossman, Ricky Peters, and Nate Toomey shared the pill to allow just 1 run on 3 hits to lead the Hawks. Isaiah Dahl had a solo jack for Pleasureville.
You know, I'm telling you, Memorial Day, you want to have a nice, just a relaxing Memorial Day. Take your lawn chair and go to one of these local, venues to watch nice, wonderful, excellent baseball. I just want to give you the schedule in case you have that in mind. I'm recommending it. The Pleasureville Hawks will be at Glen Rock, 10 a.m. on the hill in Glen Rock. The Mechanicsburg Cardinals, defending champions, will take on the Jefferson Titans at the Jefferson Carnival Playgrounds in Jefferson, 10 a.m. The Mount Wolf Wolves at Manchester, 10 a.m. in Manchester. That is a cross-town rivalry right there. Fun place to watch a game. It'll be the Vikings at the Stoverstown Vets, 10 a.m. in Stoverstown. And then for the second game, 2 o'clock, just in case you can't get out of bed in 10 a.m. or if you want to, have a nice breakfast, a cup of coffee, catch a game, then grab a picnic lunch or have a lunch at one of the ballparks and then catch an afternoon game. Stoverstown will be at Jefferson. Glen Rock will be at Manchester. These are all 2 o'clock games. The Mount Wolf Wolves will be at Pleasureville, and Mechanicsburg will be at the Vikings in Shiloh. All those 2 o'clock games. Now, I'm going to have trivia questions throughout the season, right?
Okay, you have trivia questions throughout the season. So, trivia
question number 1 for all you local sports fans. Who has the all-time Central League home run season record?
I would guess. That guy from Mount Wolf. Now wait, let me think.
Hold on.
Am I close?
You got the right place. Mount
Wolf.
The
right place. Okay.
In 1991, Keith Wentz of Mount Wolf, 25 dingers.
I can believe that.
25 dingers. In 1992, he had a bad year. He only hit 23 to lead the league. All-time Central League record. And there have been some tremendous players. Now, a little bit about Keith Wentz, just in case you're saying, who is Keith Wentz?
Oh, no, I remember him. He always was a hitter.
All right, well, he is. He's a big guy, 6'2". He played his college baseball. Guess where? Your college. Local product, Mount Wolf guy, played at your college, drafted in the 5th round by the Oakland A's. Right after York College in 1985, played a couple years in the Oakland A's minor league system. His career minor league batting average, 278.
Not bad.
Not bad, though. So, all-time, again, trivia questions will be coming at you all summer long. All-time Central League home run leader, 1991 from Mount Wolf. Becky B's right. Keith Wentz, 25 long balls. Oh my gosh, the dude could wake up in the middle of the night, pick up a matchstick and rip one out over the fence.
And then,
Yes.
if you're having one of those, as you say, leisurely days for
right.
Memorial Day, dear, as I remember when you played the ball,
True.
played ball for Glen Rock, we would grab a quick breakfast, grab the kids, get them all dressed, and get them up to the ballpark, and then run from one place to another with a hot dog in between Memorial Day. Take a look again at where the Rock is. The Rock starts in Glen Rock at 10 o'clock. Afterwards, has to quickly finish it up, grab their hot dogs, and get all the way up to Manchester for a 2 o'clock game. That's moving.
That's what they do. That's what they do. All righty, Becky B, a quick look at the Susquehanna League.
All right, moving on to the Susquehanna League play. The Conrads improved to 2-1 with an old-fashioned 1-0 win over York Township. This one played in New Bridgeville. For the Conrads, Austin Dunlap tossed a one-hitter and whiffed 5 for the win.
Gotta love that old-fashioned 1-0 game, right? Wow. In the Aunt Nellie, grab him by the ear, drag him out behind the woodshed, and give him a good old-fashioned whooping. Game of the week, the East Prospect Pistons spanked the Stewartstown Vets 12-0 in a shortened 5-stanza game for the Pistons. Mark Sharon with 2 hits and 4 ribbies as they run their unbeaten record to 5-0.
In another low-scoring affair, the Hallam Express shut out the Windsor Cardinals 2-0. Owen Schimmel tossed a 2-hit shutout as he booked 9 Ks for the 3-1 Hallam Express.
All right, if you're a Susquehanna League fan, Monday, 10:30 at Windsor, the Windsor Cardinals host York Township. That's the only game scheduled for Monday, Memorial Day, in the Susquehanna League. But a great matchup with York Township. York Township, I believe, one of the great traditions, and actually Windsor too. The guys from Windsor always just played hard-nosed baseball, right?
They did.
Yep.
Yes.
Alrighty. The York Revolution were not able to extend their first-place lead as the Staten Island Ferry Hawks took advantage of a rain-shortened 6-inning affair, winning 3-0 at Wellspan Park in front of 4,957 fans last night. With the two teams now even in first place, both 16-11, York will send lefty Ethan Lindo to the mound today at 2 p.m. It'll be posed with Mike Sharan from Staten Island. It will be Sunday Fun Day by Weiss Markets and Countdown to Kindergarten, presented by L&E Playhouse, featuring a Bluey appearance. What's a Bluey appearance?
You don't know who Bluey is?
Tell me who Bluey is.
Oh, He's one of those delightful characters, kind of like, I don't know, just a big old fuzzy guy.
Right. Bluey's at
lovable.
Lovable Bluey.
You know, kind of like downtown, a big old fuzzy guy, you know?
I see Bluey today at the ballpark at Wellspan Park as York and takes on the Staten Island Ferry Hawks. Both teams tied for first place on top of the Atlantic League. Tickets are on sale at YorkRevolution.com, 717-801-HITS, and in person at the Shipley Energy Ticket Office. Get out today and see a great ball game and get a chance to see Bluey. Lovable, as Becky describes him. The lovable furry thing, whatever that is.
Well, you know how Big Bird is big and fuzzy and just, you know, lovable, even though he's big and intimidating to some little guys.
True. Yeah. All right, if you can't get to the ballpark, you can listen to another lovable guy, Daryl Henry, with the call. Daryl just does a great job, and he just paints the picture of the ball game. So if you can't get out, sit on your back porch and just grab an iced tea and sit and listen to Daryl with the call today. Again, York Revolution take on Staten Island, the Ferry Hawks, today, 2 o'clock, Wellspan Park. All right, what does the Bible say? It's time to go long. What does the Bible say about honoring God and others? Let's just chat about it first. First of all, I think, it's a little bit more than respect when I say honor other people. I think it underpins our relationships and interactions with others. It's our ability. I don't know about ability, but maybe it's just our sense, and maybe it's our.
It's kind of a habit.
A habit, and for me, I say it's also God-driven. That we recognize each person with worth, each individual with dignity, and the importance of both God and every one of our fellow human beings, and that we treat them with a reverence with kindness, with love. And I believe, and I don't believe, I know the scriptures talk to us about honoring God and others. And I always felt fortunate. I think, I grew up and watched my father interact with others in the local grocery store in Glen Rock, that everyone that went through that store was treated with respect and honor. Doesn't matter if, there were some, I know of somebody carried their money in a sock, and it didn't matter who you were treated with honor and respect. And I always appreciate that value being taught. And then I guess if you have that sense, then when you read the Bible and you capture that through the Bible as well, I think it just solidifies the importance of honoring God and others with respect and honoring them. Becky B., your thoughts, and then we'll read some Bible verses.
Well, I saw a poster one time, God doesn't make mistakes, God doesn't make junk. Man was created in God's own image.
I like that.
And really, God wants such a relationship with us, and He values our relationship with Him. We should value not only our relationship with God, but other human beings as well. In this world, He's made us equal, and loves us, and just because of that love and respect that we receive from God, we should give love and respect to others as well.
Well said. From the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 10, love each other with genuine affection and take delight in honoring each other. So it's not a chore, right? I mean, it's not.
No.
You get delight in it. Mm-hmm. It makes you, it actually uplifts your soul, I believe, when you treat others like that. So the question is, why run around like a curmudgeon with a moose look on your face? You know what I mean? I mean, take delight, like the Bible, like the book of Romans says, take delight in honoring each other. What a joy, right? By lifting others up, you also, it lifts yourself up, right?
And honestly, it is our relationship with others, especially our relationship with other believers. We lift each other up through prayer. We lift each other up through study and by our actions and our words. And that's something we're commanded to do.
Yeah, you're right. And as you said, Becky B., all people created in the image of God, right? From the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 2, honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment with promise. And I think that talks to respecting your parents, but also respecting others who have authority and positions of leadership. But again, just respecting all people, especially those perhaps who are older, who have wisdom and can provide guidance to us, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
From the thank you. You have nothing there, huh? From 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 17. Respect everyone. How clear can that be, right? And love the family of believers. Fear God and respect the king. So here we're talking about, again, respecting, honoring all people, especially our family of believers, but also fear God and respect the king. Honor God. We're talking about, again, honoring God and all people.
And, I think that's very pertinent in our society today. Now, in the United States, we don't have a king. But we do have leaders politically. And right now, with the elections coming on, one thing that really bothers me if I turn on the TV is seeing some of these election commercials, I guess, or whatever, where one candidate is really slamming the other one. And that just turns my stomach the wrong way, and even if I have unfavorable opinion or I don't agree necessarily with a candidate, that person is planning to serve our country and still deserves at least the respect of humankind and so forth, because they're planning to serve our country and as a valued human being, even if I totally disagree with them politically.
Alrighty. We're talking about what does the Bible say about honoring God and others, and then the golden rule, which talks about how we treat and respect others with kindness and fairness, the same respect and kindness that we hope that others treat us with. From the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verses 12. Do to others whatever you would like them to do to you. This is the essence of all that is taught in the law and the prophets. The essence of all that is taught. Do to others whatever you would like them to do to you. The golden rule, right?
Yeah, they call it the golden rule for a reason. Believe it. Yeah.
All right. Hey, my friends, thank you so much for being with us. Becky B and I appreciate it. It's just brings joy to our hearts to spend time every Sunday morning with all of you. We're going to take a break. We're going to hear from our sponsor, Red Barn Home Decor's Kelsey Jean. Thank you for our sponsorship. And when we come back, oh my goodness, NCAA. This guy was ranked number 1 in doubles in the entire nation.
Isn't that amazing?
Dallastown standout Holden Coombs. We'll be right back after this brief message.
Hey WOIK listeners, Daryl Henry here with Kelsey McCullough, Kylie Taylor, the owners of Red Barn Home Decors. Kelsey, tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing.
So Kylie and I bring in our furniture and decor to either a vacant or occupied home, and we allow buyers to create emotional connections with the home by envisioning their family in that space. Doing that allows the buyer to get top dollar for their listing and also sell it in the fastest amount of time.
Kylie, tell us about the benefits of Red Barn in particular.
Home staging is very important in the selling process. It really makes sure that your home sells in the quickest amount of time and for the top dollar. Some of our statistics here are homes sell in an average of 4.5 days and for over 16,000 over asking.
Kelsey, how would folks get in touch with Red Barn?
Please feel free to check out our portfolio at www.redbarnhomedecors.com. You can also check out our social media pages at Red Barn Home Decors or give us a call at 717-818-1207.
Red Barn Home Decors. Staging makes dollars and cents.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Infield creeps in again.
The sounds of summer play here.
It's through! It's a base hit! Stott scores! Marsh being waved home! He's gonna score! And the Phillies have just won it! Trey Turner plays the hero for the Phils.
Catch Phillies baseball right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
And welcome back to Go Long. I'm Wayne McCullough. With me is Becky B. With us right now is a young man who just completed his college career by competing in the NCAA Division I team and double championships for Wake Forest. Holden Coombs is with us right now. Holden, thank you for being with us.
Yeah, hey guys. Thanks for having me.
Holden, what a tremendous run as a college tennis player, CAA Player of the Year, as a graduate student going to Wake Forest, ranked number 1 in doubles for 5 weeks this year. Absolutely incredible. Tell us about your season, about your college career.
Yeah, no, it's been amazing. I think JMU offered me the perfect experience to grow and improve, and then I was fortunate with the COVID year eligibility to be able to continue competing, and I used that opportunity to transfer to a higher ranked program, and Wake Forest was a great spot for me to really see how I can compete at the highest level. And I feel extremely fortunate to have been a part of both programs for my college career. And yeah, I mean, it was all an amazingly fun experience. So it's kind of hard to complain about it.
Well, now you had the ability to play singles and doubles. Which is your favorite?
Well, both are so different and offer so many different learning opportunities. And probably the singles a little more, even though there was so much double success this year. And doubles is super fast paced, but it's things can kind of get out of control quickly because of that. And sometimes it's just it's a little bit of just bad luck or good luck that can decide matches. Where singles, it kind of your true level kind of comes out a little more, and it's exposed. So you can really, all the things you work on in practice and whatnot, you can really apply them a little more in singles when things slow down and your fitness is exposed a little more and stuff. So all those factors come out, and I think having no one else to blame out on the court is a nice part of singles as well.
Well, you say that luck plays into the doubles game, but I think that you're kind of being a little humble here, because you have the ability to know where to position yourself and how to react to make your own luck during that doubles.
Yeah.
Of course, that's part of it for sure. When you got a guy standing in front of you at the net on the other side, I mean, the spaces in the court get a lot smaller. So, you have to get creative as far as the strategy of who you want to hit it to. Do you want to hit to the net guy? Do you want to stay back on the baseline, serve and volley, whatever? And all of those different strategies really come out in doubles, which make it very fun, for sure. College plays an odd format where it's only you play one set with no ad scoring, so it goes very quick. And and the whole luck thing is, I mean, if you're not on your game in that one set, I mean, you can be done in 18, 19, 20 minutes.
Wow.
So doubles flies by, so you really have to be locked in for that short period of time to win.
And you don't want to be the one traveling hours and hours to a match and then be sitting on and watching after 18 or 20 minutes, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
We're speaking with Holden Coombs, Dallastown standout, just finished his graduate year season at Wake Forest. You were 25-4, playing at the highest level of collegiate competition this year in the ACC. Holden, what a tremendous year, what a tremendous career. You come from what I believe is the icon, the most famous York area, maybe central Pennsylvania, maybe all of Pennsylvania, tennis family. Tell us a little bit about what it all means and the family of being tennis greats as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that, but I don't think it really feels that way. I mean, we treat ourselves as any other normal family, and tennis is just a passion of ours that we've been fortunate to see some success in. And I mean, it's similar to any other sport. I mean, you just got to put the time in, and been fortunate to have my dad with his tennis background be able to coach several, or I guess all of us, my brothers and I. So I mean, that was kind of the foundation for it all. And then each of us, my two brothers and I, have different levels of passion for the sport. I mean, I was the one that probably enjoyed it the most and put the most into it. So that's what's gotten me to this point. But my other brothers have both had great careers at Dallastown, and we're all so happy for what tennis has done for our family. So, and it's something that I'll continue to play the rest of my life. So it's a great hobby to have.
Well, and it sounds like your dad's been one of your greatest supporters, too. He talked when we interviewed him just a couple weeks ago about hopping on a plane, running down to watch your match, hopping back on a plane, running back up to the district finals, and back and forth across the country, literally, to watch tennis matches.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's like, I've had various coaches over the years, but since day one, he's been the main foundational coach as far as someone to go back to who's just known, who's followed my progress over all of my tennis career. And so having someone like that who's seen all the ups and downs to go back to is obviously amazing. And it's been difficult in the past, obviously, having a family member be a coach, of course, but ultimately it's been pretty fulfilling.
So Holden, what's next? What's next? You're home after college now, and so what's next in your life? What's next in your tennis career?
Yeah, I mean, that's all kind of being sorted out here over this summer, I would say. At the moment, I'm gonna try out the corporate life for a little bit of it, internship coming this summer where it gives me the flexibility to kind of figure out what I'm going to do with tennis. Also, taking some time away for the summer is going to be nice. I mean, it's been a crazy busy season. So, I mean, I'm still training some right now, and I'll play some summer tournaments here and there. And then kind of figuring out what pro tennis would look like. I think in the fall, I'm going to try to begin the pro circuit. Tennis is an interesting sport with how that all works. Basically, you can call it like minor leagues. It's called the Futures Tour. I'm currently ranked like in the ATP rankings, so I have a ranking that can get me into those tournaments. And you can just travel all over the world to play those. It's tough though; it's very costly to travel around. There's not much prize money until you make the higher events. So yeah, I mean, gonna give that a shot, and then this summer, like I said, getting some corporate experience to hopefully fall back on and use my degrees once the tennis dream is done.
Tell us about your degree. I mean, what is it? Business? It sounds like corporate world. It sounds like some business background.
Yeah, at JMU, I graduated with a finance degree, and then I used this past year at Wake Forest to complete I'm still completing it actually this summer, a master's in communication.
All right.
So two different degrees. Hoping to tie them together somehow, and I mean, who knows? I mean, there's always opportunities in tennis. I mean, with how much time I've spent in it, I mean, various coaching opportunities. But we'll see if that's something that I'm interested in doing once I start working. So I'm still young and have various avenues open to me, I feel. So, yeah, still kind of getting a taste for it all.
All right, hold on. Now, I'm a finance guy, so, rule number one, buy low, sell high, right?
Exactly, you got it.
Well, let me tell you, if I want to sell high, I'm banking on Holden Coons. There's no doubt about it. As you enter your corporate career, I know you'll be successful in anything you do just because of your work ethic and, your brilliance as a young man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Right, and you obviously have the ability to be able to juggle things. You being a Division I athlete and being able to fulfill all your classes and, juggle studying while you're going to tournaments or going to matches and that kind of thing. So, it takes a lot of prioritizing and it takes a lot of personal discipline to do that. So it sounds like you have a real good start for the corporate world, too.
Yeah, no, certainly. I mean, the student athlete life, I mean, Division I or not, whatever level, I mean, it's definitely pretty demanding from a time perspective, and it's been a great experience for me to balance all that out. And this year is probably one of the busiest years for me, and it definitely was challenging to balance both while doing a master's degree, but I think the challenge in it is ultimately going to be helpful for my future.
Well, my friends, today on Go Long, we celebrate Holden Coons for the young man he is, for the way he's represented not only himself, but his family, the entire central Pennsylvania community, as he completed his college career competing at the highest level in the NCAA Division I team and doubles championships for Wake Forest. Holden, what a wonderful young man you are. What a wonderful representative to everything that's right about sports and college sports. And so we appreciate just the opportunity to chat with you. We look forward to following his career, right?
Absolutely.
As you travel and continue to play tennis and in the corporate world, we look forward to following the rest of your life, Holden. Well done.
I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to speak with me. This is very fun.
Alrighty, Holden Coons from Dallastown, the Wild Thing. Very good. Take care, Holden. Alrighty, friends.
Awesome.
We'll be right back.
Well.
We'll be right back after this message from our sponsors, Red Barn Home Decors.
Hey WOIK listeners, Daryl Henry here with Kelsey McCullough, Kylie Taylor, the owners of Red Barn Home Decors. Kelsey, tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing.
So Kylie and I bring in our furniture and decor to either a vacant or occupied home, and we allow buyers to create emotional connections with the home by envisioning their family in that space. Doing that allows the buyer to get top dollar for their listing and also sell it in the fastest amount of time.
Kylie, tell us about the benefits of Red Barn in particular.
Home staging is very important in the selling process. process. It really makes sure that your home sells in the quickest amount of time and for the top dollar. Some of our statistics here are home sell in an average of 4.5 days and for over 16,000 over asking.
Kelsey, how would folks get in touch with Red Barn?
Please feel free to check out our portfolio at www.redbarnhomedecors.com. You can also check out our social media pages at Red Barn Home Decors or give us a call at 717-818-1207.
Red Barn Home Decors. Staging makes dollars and cents.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Infield creeps in again.
The sounds of summer play here.
It's through! It's a base hit! Stott scores! Marsh being waved home! He's gonna score! And the Phillies have just won it! Trey Turner plays the hero for the Phils.
Catch Phillies baseball right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
And we are back with the leader of the Mustangs from Southwestern High School. We have Jada Coons, their ace on the hill for the undefeated Southwestern Mustangs. Welcome, Jada.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Jada, you have just had a tremendous season with the Mustangs, both personally and as a team player. Tell us a little bit about your season.
It's been so much fun. We're all out there having a blast every day, working hard at practice, day in and day out, and having fun when we're winning our games, playing hard, and taking it one day at a time.
All right, everyone loves being a winner, Jada, but you are a winner in so many ways as a leader for the Mustangs. Tell us about some of the things you do to lead your team.
I just work to keep everybody working together every day, staying happy, having fun, and being together as a team. Not letting anybody really stand out. Like, I put everybody together and make sure we're working in the best way that we can.
Now, Jada, how many no-hitters did you have this year? I'm thinking at least 3 that I know of.
I have no idea.
How do you not know that? I mean, all right.
You know, because she's a team player, and she realizes that hitting and pitching go into it, Wayne.
Stay up at night thinking about having an opportunity for that, and Jada just puts one in her pocket right after another. Wow. All right.
She does. Now, Jada, you know, obviously, when it comes to tough games, you are on the hill for the Mustangs. Tell us a little bit about your pitching. What are some of your favorite pitches? What is your strategy as a pitcher?
Staying calm, like, throughout any kind of game is definitely a big part for me. And my favorite pitch to throw is my changeup for sure. I love getting the swing and misses.
How do you throw it? You know, I tell us the mechanics of that. Now, I can throw maybe a little bit of a changeup with a baseball, just because most people throw a changeup in a baseball. They stick the baseball back far in their palm, but the baseball is a lot smaller. And whether you use a 3-fingered changeup or you throw a full hand changeup in baseball, a palm ball, so to speak, how do you throw a changeup in softball?
Yeah, I definitely stick the ball further back in my hand, and it's just getting my hand out to the side of the ball instead of behind it, which takes off the velocity, and keeping my arm speed all the way up so that it's not detectable until I let it go.
The other thing I want to know is, how in the world do you pitch every daggone game? I mean, do you get arm fatigue ever?
Yeah, lots of icing and getting massages and taking care of it at night, but we're still going strong. So.
Right. I mean, you'll pitch 8 innings one day, and all of a sudden 2 days later you're back in the circle. Becky B's calling on the hill, but in softball you're in the circle.
Okay.
I mean, it's just you're out there every game, and it's incredible that you just don't get fatigued. I mean, you just seem to get stronger.
Now,
yeah, it's definitely taking care of it at night and making sure that I do all of my physical therapy when I start to be sore.
Now, Jada, tell us a little bit. You just played a tough Twin Valley team, and actually something that Southwestern hasn't had to do much this year, had to come from behind for the win. How did you stay calm and collected as you're pitching under that kind of pressure?
Yeah, I trust my practice and I trust my defense and all of their practice all year to make a play when I need them. So we work together, and they're always back there supporting me and cheering me up and making plays for me.
Now, Jada, here's a little situational softball now. So would you rather be in the circle with the ball in a 8th inning game, tie score, or because you're also such a great hitter, would you rather be at the plate, 8th inning, 2 outs, runner on second base at bat? Which one would you rather be in?
I'm not sure, because I would love to be on the mound and playing defense, but you got to score to win. So probably hitting.
She does them both great. That's the deal. It doesn't matter.
That's true. She's a hitter and a thrower.
Yes,
you know.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, now Jada, you're coming up to play the Mechanicsburg. Wayne calls them the Tool Time Girls. What do you know about Mechanicsburg?
Not much as of now. I started to do a little bit of scouting last night, watching one of their games, but I will definitely talk to my coaches about it tomorrow at practice and work with Kinsley, my catcher, to decide how we're going to throw each of their batters and go about it that way.
And how about a battery there?
Wow.
We've got Jada and Kinsley Proper. I mean,
wow.
2 hard hitters,
Yeah.
2 great defenders. Wow, that is an all-star battery right there, isn't it?
It's not like one. It is an all-star battery right there. Jada, first of all, just a wonderful young lady you are. You're a great athlete and just incredible.
But more importantly, a great person and a great student, too.
Absolutely. When you talk about your team, and today our Go Long topic was honoring others, tell us a little bit about your team and how you honor others, please.
Yeah, no, it's definitely cheering them on through the highs and lows and keeping them all happy and motivated, and everybody showing up every day, holding each other accountable. And I honor them through all respect with their hard work, and it shows in our games when everybody is just having fun and playing good softball.
Good softball, it's almost unheard of to be unbeaten in softball. I think you guys are 23-0 or something. It's sooner or later, I don't know, it's just an incredible run, and it speaks to not only the great softball that's being played right now at Southwestern for people like Jada Coons pitching and hitting, and Kinsley Proper and the others, but it does speak to way your relationships with each other, just like you talked about, because you don't have that kind of season in any sport, but softball I think especially, because you can play a great game and lose a 1-0 or a 2-1 game in softball, and that just hasn't happened to the Stangs this year.
And we all respect each other and hold each other accountable. We're all best friends. We work together really well, and it's been a great team environment this year.
Now, Jada, softball is something that you do basically year-round. What are you planning to do this summer with softball and possibly in the future?
My travel ball season starts up, and we'll be playing tournaments every weekend and showcases in front of college coaches, and hopefully I can work out something and figure out where I want to go to college.
Are you leaning any one way or another at this point?
Not really. I have a couple of ideas, but I am not really sure yet. Hopefully that changes soon, though.
And what are you thinking about a major at this point? As smart as you are, you could probably do anything.
I really want to do civil engineering, so that's what I'm looking for in colleges right now.
Wow, must be a great math student.
Oh, she had.
Wow.
Yes.
Alrighty. What's the mathematical odds of 3 or more no-hitters in a season? I think is probably not very good, but this young lady's done it.
She certainly has. She's amazing.
Yep. Well, today on Go Long, we celebrate Jada Coons, the Southwestern Mustangs. Jada, Becky B, you've known her for years and watched her grow up. A tremendous young lady, tremendous student athlete. She's just incredible what she's able to do when she puts that softball.
And comes from a tremendous family. Talk a little bit. How has your family impacted your softball career, Jada?
Oh my gosh, they're my biggest fans. They're there every single game, cheering me on in the stands, and they've made it possible. So they've put all of this. You've made it all come true for me, so I'm super grateful for that.
Well, the last time I was at a Mustang game, I sat with Jada and her little brother, Jada's mother and her little brother, and her grandparents and aunts and whatever. But her father wasn't there. I noticed he was all the way in the outfield, like behind the home run. So I finally asked, Jada, tell us what your father does in the outfield.
He takes pictures for us. His photography is amazing. Everybody loves seeing his pictures after the game, and he gets some really good snapshots of our
Alrighty, my friends. Southwestern Mustangs going to match up with the Tool-Time Girls of Mechanicsburg as they move on to district play. The Stangs unbeaten, and one of the major reasons is Jada Coons. There's others, but the Stangs are they're unblemished right now. So good luck, Jada. We look forward to following the Stangs in this game. Now, Becky B never is wrong. So, Becky B, what's your prediction, Southwestern or Mechanicsburg?
Oh, you know the Mustangs are going to win this
one.
one.
Yeah. I think Jada Coons tosses a one-hitter. The Stangs win 3-0. That's my prediction. I think you get a win, Jada. I think you have a win coming up here.
Thank you. Hopefully.
Alrighty. Jada Coons, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Alrighty. You know, we've had just two tremendous young people.
Absolutely, yes.
The Coons and the Coons. Coons and the Coons. I swear that should be a sweet bologna. I'll make a sandwich out of it. Yes, I'll make a sandwich out of it. Alrighty, okay. Becky B. Again, friends, go ahead, Beck.
No, go ahead.
No, every Sunday morning, my friends, you can... or throughout the week, you may text your prayer requests, and Becky B closes in prayer for us every Sunday morning. But before we do that, again, I just want to thank all of you who join us every Sunday morning. We just appreciate and value our time together. It means so much to us to have this time together and to celebrate the accomplishments of our local athletes and coaches and other sports figures, but to do it in a faith-based way, it means so much to us. So thank you so much. And so, Becky B, would you please close in prayer?
Dear Heavenly Father, we just come before you and we thank you and praise you for this time and for all of the athletes and people associated with athletes and with sport. We just thank you for the entertainment they give us throughout the year, and we just ask, Lord, as teams are closing up for the season and as some teams from our area are playing further into the season, we continue to be with those athletes and help them as they go through their daily lives, just to honor other people and to be a beacon of light for you, Lord. We just thank you for the many ways that they support one another and actually support the community as well. We ask you, Lord, that you be with Frank as he recovers from his open heart surgery, and ask that you continue to give him strength and the ability to heal. We ask that you be with Diane as she recovers from her accident and help her to overcome the pain and to heal and to become stronger as well. And we just thank you and praise you, Lord, for the many ways you have shown your touch healing. Also, Lord, be with Mike as he continues to be hospitalized, and help to give the doctors wisdom that they are able to find out what is causing all of the symptoms that he's having. We just thank you and praise you for this beautiful weekend. We just thank you, Lord, for the many men and women who have given their lives to keep the United States free and safe.
In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Again, send your prayer request to us at 717-350-8591, and we'll not only pray for you on Sunday morning, but we'll pray for you throughout the week. My friends, as was stated in the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 10, love each other with genuine affection. Love each other with genuine affection, and take delight in honoring each other. One more time, and take delight in honoring each other. That's our wish for you today, is that we have the opportunity, which we do every second of every day, to honor all those who we become in contact with, whether it's in sport or whether it's just throughout our lives in our daily workings. Right, Becky B?
Absolutely, yes.
Alrighty. One other stat today, as I'm always looking up stats. And
yes, you are.
The high school batting average for Pennsylvania, all-time leading batting average, is a guy many of us would know, Terry Francona, went on to manage Boston, the Red Sox, for New Brighton. Had a batting average of 769 that season.
How is that even possible?
He did it. Alrighty, my friends, the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ and the love of God and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with you all. Thank you to Kelsey Jean from Red Barn Home Decors, where home staging makes dollars and cents. For Sports Radio 98.9 FM, 1350 WOYK. First in York and First in Sports, I'm Wayne McCullough with Becky B saying, go long.